Alright, back from a little bit of a break. This time was to try a new game, which I honestly have absolutely no idea, or nothing. I know nothing about this one. It's called Voice of Cards. And it seems like it's a series of games from Square Enix. It's supposed to be kind of like a tabletop card game. And that's pretty much as much as I know of, honestly. Though, at least, well, okay, that's not completely everything I know of. There's also, I guess it's also made by people who did Nier and like Drakengard, those games from Square. So this is going to be an interesting one, to say the least. I have no idea what to expect. Thank you for downloading the demo. Please note some characters and items will differ in the retail version. Well, this game came out, I think, in like 2001? No, sorry, 2021. So Voice of Cards, The Isle Dragon Roars. Multiplayer game parlor. Emphasize important text in red or underline. I mean, we'll do red. English. Voice language. Sure, we'll leave it in English. Everything at normal. And then what's other? Title screen. Subtitles. Sub is on. Don't really care about that. This just puts us back to the title screen. Huh, okay, weird. Yes, new game.
Good afternoon, or should I say evening, morning. Morning? At any rate, I'm the Game Master. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Before we begin, there is something I must tell you. You see, my job is to draw you into this world with my voice and cards, which is why I believe it best for you to play with the sound on. In fact, I insist on it. However,
thank you for the advice.
As you can see, my voice is subtitled, so you can always read along as well.
Okay.
Now then, are you ready?
That's a bit
Let's
meta,
begin.
because I had subtitles on.
Welcome to Voice of Cards. You are about to take the first steps of your adventure. Through a realm of sword and sorcery you will travel, battling bloodthirsty monsters as you strive to realize your ambitions. I have every faith you will accomplish great things here. I am merely a witness to your exploits.
Okay.
Now then, your departure draws nigh. May your journey be a safe one. This is Castle Advent. Queen Nilla reigns over the kingdom from within its walls. 3 white-clad adventurers have gathered here at the Queen's summons. Present yourselves, O faithful of the Ivory Order.
Moving. Your piece is in the middle of the screen. Use the left stick to move in the direction you want. Move to the Queen. As you continue your journey, your objective will change. Press the triangle button whenever you need a reminder of what to do next. You will see cards with glowing edges on your adventure. Step onto one to trigger an event that will move the story along.
I am one of the guards charged with the castle's protection. I take not a single step from my post. I am one of the guards charged with the castle's protection. None shall pass me without permission.
Ah.
You cannot leave. Present yourself to the Queen at once. From upon her throne, the Queen regards the adventurers. So you are disciples of the Order. The youngest of the 3 steps forward. She holds herself with well-born grace. I am Winifred of the Ivory Order, Your Majesty, she says. I lead this fellowship.
This is like I'm playing a shit, what's it called? One of those narrated books. It's like I'm playing a game version of that.
She bows, glancing to her 2 companions. In response, the stern-looking one inclines his head and brusquely names himself Berwin. The older man is the picture of courtesy, as he genuflects and introduces himself as Hedwyn. It is these 3 our story follows today. In other words, your party.
Okay, thanks.
The Queen acknowledges the fellowship with a nod. In a soft voice, she explains her errand. Someone has stolen the royal treasure. I bid you reclaim it. Under normal circumstances, I would entrust this to my soldiers, but I do not wish to spread thin my forces with the recent monster troubles. It seems the troubled Queen has judged she can entrust this matter to none but the Ivory Order, beloved of the people and unmatchable in battle. It is our honor to serve you, Your Majesty, and thus the quest falls to the Fellowship. Short of any clues that could lead them to the culprit, however, they press the Queen for further information.
Okay. Well, we asked the Queen, what is the royal treasure? Did you see the thief, Your Majesty? Shall there be a reward? I mean, that's usually the first thing that most will kind of ask, but maybe get a little details of what this is that we're looking for.
The Fellowship asks the Queen what the royal treasure is.
Audiobook. That's the word I was looking for. It's like I'm playing an audiobook.
The Queen describes a bottle containing a certain liquid. Without it, she trails off, but the desperation in her voice suggests its loss could spell disaster for the kingdom.
Okay. I guess the next one will be, did you see the thief? Your Majesty.
The Fellowship asks the Queen if she knows anything about the thief. The Queen says witnesses might be found at Nexton.
What the fuck is Nexton? That would be helpful. Alright.
Usually, one would expect recompense for this sort of undertaking. As demanding a reward would go against the tenets of the Ivory Order, you hold your tongue.
Boo. How can we call ourselves adventurers and not ask for some sort of reward?
The Queen, however, has already said she will reward the Fellowship with whatever they desire.
Oh, a blank check. Okay.
It seems the royal treasure is just that important. Pray tarry no longer here. I await news of your success. The Fellowship bows and takes their leave.
Next objective, head to the south. Or head south to Nexton. Press the options button to open the menu. There you can perform various actions. Excuse me. Such as saving and changing skills or equipment. The cards you encounter on your journey will be added to your collection, which can also be found from the menu screen. Please give it a look from time to time. I mean, what are we looking at? Our main party. Alright, so setup, skills. Okay. She's able to use a magic strike which deals damage and white heal which restores HP. Okay, simple enough. He's able to do a downward strike which deals damage, or lightning strike, add value of roll to attack and deal bolt damage. Okay, I guess we'll learn more about what that means. And he has contemplation, generate 1 gem, or flame, deal attack +3 fire damage. No idea what any of this shit means, but we'll see. I mean, just looking at their archetypes. Hold on. She has the ability of lightproof, decrease light damage by 5. He has invincible, gain immunity to attack and defense. Oh, that must be a condition. Immunity to attack down and defense down. Okay. And then double proof, decrease wind and bolt damage by 5. Okay. Equipment. She has a staff. She has a tire, adventure tire, and accessories, but she ain't got none. He's got an iron sword, a simple breastplate, and no accessories. Same thing for him. Staff and a tire. Okay, this just allows me to shuffle them around. Let's own cards. We have Salves, which restores HP. We have Inspirelixir. That's an interesting way. It's like inspiration plus elixir. But it allows you to revive a target. Equipment, don't have no cards for that. Key items, ain't got no cards for that. Oh, whoops. Collection. Okay, we don't have any of that unlocked. Nothing particularly unlocked. Nothing. These are just skills. Oh, this actually gives a little bit more. Wait, we can actually. Okay, this is. Oh, so that's her full art. Okay. Winifred was born into the Ivory Order and carries herself with a grace expected of all ladies therein. Her fellow order members find her mage training a boon on their travels. You can look forward to the back of these cards and the whole story in the retail version of these games. Cool, 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 cool. Berwyn, the Ivory Order values warriors as level-headed and trustworthy as Berwyn. Warriors who approach wood shopping and bodyguard detail with equal amounts of intensity and fortitude. And then what's his full... Okay, he wears fur boots. I was not expecting that. Alright. And then Hedwyn. The entire Ivory Order reveres Hedwyn for his wisdom. When a young woman was placed in his care, his obsessive focus on etiquette revealed another side. Exacting disciplinarian. And that is his full artwork. And same thing. Flipping over, there's more stuff, but that's in the retail. Queenilla. No ruler is safe from fear and worry, but Queenilla harbors a knot in her gut, unrelated to and more personal than the recent rise in monster activity. And that is her full artwork. Okay. Just a knight. He was taciturn, kept his head down, and did his duty. Not one of his comrades could ever recall hearing his voice. Fair enough. And that's their full artwork. Royal Guard. Everyone wears a mask and cloak, white as the driven snow. This suits her just fine, more than fine. One might say she joined the Ivory Order just to wear it. One wouldn't be wrong. And that's what their full artwork is. Alright, well, I guess we'll... Once we run into more stuff, we'll unlock them. Oh, it reveals more.
We can waste no time finding the treasure. Winifred strides toward town. Wait, cries Berwyn, blocking Winifred's path. A monster.
Oh, that's an interesting design. I'm not sure what the fuck that is, though.
You dare stand in our way? Hedwyn scowls at the foul creature. It lunges at the Fellowship.
Oh, well, that's bold. Battles. The fight is on. Take down all the enemies and victory shall be yours. What the fuck? Okay, well, let's just do a magic strike. Okay, card HP. The number in red indicates HP. When a card's HP drops to 0, it becomes incapacitated. A card's attack is indicated in the lower left, and defense in its lower right. Give careful consideration to you and your opponent's values before attacking. Okay, so my attack is... So our attack is 10 with the headwind, and his defense is an 8. Finish the fight. That does it for battle basics. The rest is up to you. Play your hand wisely. We'll just do damage.
Did great.
Good warrior wastes no time. Got some XP and gold.
Winifred heaves a disgruntled sigh as she smooths her rumpled garb. Showing no signs of weariness from battle, Berwyn silently wipes the monster's ichor from his weapon.
Ichor.
Hedwyn inspects the remains of their foe. The queen spoke true, he mutters, his face masked in contemplation. Winifred gives a grim nod at his words. Mayhap the treasure's theft and the monster's behavior are connected somehow. First things first. The Fellowship needs to gather more information. To Nexton, they set their sights.
Alright, so... Nexton. I don't know why not. Establishments. Lucky for you, there are all sorts of establishments in town to support you on your adventure. Would you care to have them explained? Sure, why not? This is a demo, may as well. This is an inn. Rest here to recover your party's HP. I mean, we only took 1 point damage. This is the apothecary. Here you can purchase items to restore your party's HP, cure their status ailments, and more. This is the armorer. They sell weapons and armor to give your party an edge in battle. This is the item shop. They stock handy items to use on your journey. Game parlor. This is the game parlor. Come here to play some card games when you need a break from the travels. We are playing a card game. What the fuck? This about sums it up. These establishments are here to help you, so don't be a stranger. We are literally playing a card game. How's there a card game within a card game? Next objective. Speak to the inhabitants of Nexton to gather information on the thief who stole the royal treasure. I mean, alright.
Welcome to Nexton, hails a man.
Greeter. Anything you want to ask him? I mean, yeah.
The man doesn't respond to any question except to parrot back his original greeting.
Okay, what the hell? You fulfill the necessary requirements, unlock the mature man's character story. Who the fuck is mature man?
The Fellowship asks if he's heard anything about the theft of the royal treasure. The man's eyes widen. He leans close to Winifred and whispers something in her ear.
Aww.
Welcome to Nixton.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Okay, you're a worthless NPC.
I'm too scared to leave town with all those monsters out there. The woman sighs.
She's holding that knife a little suspect.
How may I help you? The proprietor inquires.
I mean, is there anything we can buy? I could give him a boost and some stuff. Ring of protection. We don't have a lot of money though. Sure. Let's put it on her. Alright, I still have enough to buy a mercenary sword, which is forged by a blacksmith of great renown. Well, the only person who can wear it is him, so that will be it for Berwyn. I would like to be able to purchase another ring of protection, but we ain't get the money for that.
Will that be all? The proprietor asks.
Maybe we can sell his old shit. Yeah. But we're not getting a ton of it. Alright, we can leave. Equipment. Weapon, armor, and accessory cards are only effective once you've equipped them to your characters. Open the menu and select equipment to make sure your party is ready for battle. I mean, we kind of did that when we just auto-equipped it. You fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Blacksmith's character story. Still have to talk to people.
The man helpfully advises you take the opportunity to purchase equipment and curatives while you are in town.
Yeah, I kind of already did that. You fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Average Man's character story. So, these character story things. Whoops. Is it under... Ah, okay. Average man. Not a day passed that he didn't wear his hair or didn't... Wait, what? Not a day passed that he didn't wear his hair or arrange his clothes just the way she liked. Okay. She was the prettiest girl in the village, and one day he was sure she'd notice him. I mean, you do you, friend. You do you. Mature man, he made a promise to the love of his life when they were married. I shall love you till the day, till death do us part. 1/2 century later, he was proven to be a man of his word. Well, that's a little somber. The blacksmith. Hello there. Striking out on your own, are you? Oh, I've been at this long enough to size people up at a glance. Don't worry. I'll make you exactly what you need. And that's the full artwork of it. Okay. So essentially, this once we talk to these people, we'll...
A woman sits hunched over by the side of the road.
Oh, okay. Same character art, different person.
Upon catching sight of the Fellowship, she calls out for their aid. She's sprained her ankle and needs you to take her to the nearby apothecary. Winifred rushes to her and helps her up. Berwin lifts the woman onto his back, and the Fellowship sets out in search of an apothecary.
Transport the hobbled woman to the apothecary. I mean, okay. Jumping. You can jump over to up... Wait, what? You can jump over to upward-facing terrain cards. Use the right stick to choose the direction you want to jump, and then press X. Try jumping to the apothecary. Oh.
You arrive at the apothecary. After taking a curative, the woman begins hopping up and down. Nothing holds a candle to Ivory Order medicine, she beams. She turns to the Fellowship, her eyes widening in surprise. You three. It seems she's only now realized the Fellowship are disciples of the Ivory Order.
Just realized this.
The woman takes each of their hands in turn, thanking them for their service. The Ivory Order is famous for providing medical supplies throughout the realm, and indeed the wider world. Every smile the Order brings to someone's face makes Winifred proud to be a disciple.
You fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Mature Woman's Flipside Story. You can read special stories about characters and enemies among your collected cards. Progress through the adventure and defeat the myriad enemies in your path to collect every special story. I mean, we were kind of doing this earlier, viewing our collection. Oh no, we want to do characters. Mature woman. Every morning she wakes up early to get breakfast ready, and every morning she has to take her husband's abuse. There's only so much a woman can stomach. Okay. I mean, I'm wondering if those knife skills would be used to kind of even the playing field. Okay, what the fuck was this thing? Furball. As these little fluffs mature, their fur grows until it covers their faces. As this is quite the existential threat, they entice other monsters to trim their fur so they can see. What? How do they... Oh, it's locked. How the fuck do they entice other creatures to trim their fur? Oh, this is an orc. Okay. Orc child. Listen carefully in any woodland and you're bound to hear the methodical tapping of these little fellows' wooden mallets. Monsters consider them craft works. Master crafts works. And the story is still locked. Speak to the inhabitants. Yeah. Trying to figure out who stole this thing.
How may I help you? The proprietress inquires. The apothecary catches sight of the fellowship. Ah, the Ivory Order, to which I owe the prosperity of my humble shop, she says. She gestures to the drawers filled with her wares. Pray, choose one of my concoctions and take it at no cost. It shall be a token of my thanks to the Order.
Oh, well, that's nice.
The fellowship insists they will pay as any other customer would, and sets about browsing her wares.
No! Give us free shit. Dispeller, which removes curse. Antidote, which cures a poison. Pepper upper, cures of defense and attack down. Or need Spear Elixir, but we ain't got the money for none of this. I would have liked them to have taken free stuff,
the
but
proprietress asks.
Apothecary's character story.
How may I help you? The proprietress inquires.
Item shop. Is there anything? A bomb. A Sooth Stone. Well, definitely ain't got that G. A bomb. That's an interesting prospect. We won't waste it.
Will that be all? The proprietress asks.
I Am Shop Girl's character story. I mean, we'll look at
the man claims
later.
He saw a suspicious someone leaving the castle grounds carrying what looked to be a medicine bottle.
Oh?
He didn't get a good look at their face, but says they were nothing but skin and bone. The fellowship thanks the man for the useful information.
Well, that's actually helpful.
Nothing holds a candle to Ivory Order medicine, proclaims the woman, swigging this curative and that. The woman begs the fellowship for their autographs. She seems to greatly admire the Order. I know there's nothing to worry about with disciples of the Order here, she says, relief flooding her features.
Sectarian.
Upon asking, the woman says she was attacked by a monster outside of town.
Oh?
A strange creature, she says, nothing but bones, and it clutched a bottle of medicine as if its life depended on it.
Oh, our culprit. Okay, looks like that was outside of town. With a little more information, the thief is as good as caught. Unlock the woman's character story.
An innocent-looking young boy accosts the fellowship. Want to play a game with me? He asks expectantly. In this parlor, you can play cards. The child rambles on, wheedling you. I'll give you this if you play with me.
I mean, how to play? That's probably a big question. Very well, you can learn the basic rules over a game. Are you ready? Sure. If we can get free shit out of it, why not? The goal is to use your cards to get more points than other players. You get points by arranging your cards into sets of matching cards or consecutive straights. Try making a set. When the game starts, each player is dealt their hand one card at a time. Alright, this is Winifred's turn. Then everyone takes their actions in turn order. You're up first. Draw 2 cards from the deck. Now you have 3 cards in your hand. Select 2 that have the same number. I mean, yeah. This set is worth 4 points. Make a set with the selected cards. Yeah. When you make a set, you earn points equal to the sum of the numbers on the cards. From any cards left over, you can choose one to remain in your hand. This is the end of your turn. Next, I'll act for the other player. I don't have any cards that can make a set. When that happens, you have to discard all but one card from your hand. It's your turn, but let me take this opportunity to explain the play screen. This is your player card. That's where you can see how many points you have. The sets you made are here. You can have up to 3 sets at one time. You can see what you have left in your hand here. The pot is at the top. Any player can use these cards when making a set. The cards remaining in the deck is shown in the upper left. When this reaches 0, the game is over. And that's the play screen. Let's return to the game. I believe it was your turn. Okay. Draw 2 cards from the deck. Try making a set from the cards in the pot and what's in your hand. You can make a set with up to 3 cards of the same number. You have 3 aces, so try making a set. I mean, yeah, and yeah. This set is worth 3 points. Make a set. Yep. That's it for your turn. Oh, well, that's not fun. You overtook me and just... By the way, you can also make sets from cards with consecutive numbers on them, but you can only make 1 set per turn. You can make a 2-card set with the 3s, or a 3-card set with the 2, 3, and 4, whichever one you prefer. That's 6 points if we do that, and this is 9 points. I'll do this one. Remember what I told you about sets? You can make sets from 2 or 3 cards of the same number, or 3 consecutively numbered cards. But you can only make 1 set per turn. And you can only have up to 3 sets at a time. When you make a 4th set, you'll have to discard one of the sets you already have. And that's it for the basic rules. Okay. It's still very odd playing a card game within a card game. You son of a bitch. There are no more cards in the deck. That means this is the last turn. Last but not least, let me explain the menu screen. Bring up the menu with the options button there. You can look at the rule book or decide to abandon the game. I mean, we're gonna do this. You only have 3 sets. Choose one to get rid of. we're going to get rid of the 4. And that's the game. Now then, who's our winner? I think I win by 1 point. You got 17 and you have 18. Weird little game. I'll do one round and see how this goes. Let me select the rules. I mean, there's only one here. These are the rules for a single opponent. Ah, okay. Confirm rules. Cards numbered 1 to 8. Make sets of 2 or 3 of a kind, or 3 numerals in the sequential order. The game ends when all cards from the deck have been used. The numerals in your set are added to your score as points. The player with the highest points at the end of the game is the winner. Okay. So then let's begin. Let's try and do a quick run through this. Let's see who gets to go first. Alright, it's us. Draw 2. Oh no, we don't have any cards that can make a set. Discard until you have 1 card in your hand. Discard ones and we move to the pot. I'm gonna keep. Oh wait, no. I'm gonna keep that 7 that we had. Oh, fuck. Well, that's game. Wow, I just got reamed in that first. Wow. Okay. Well. Who was? Okay. We'll make a set with this. This puts us back into the game. 18 to 21. We don't have them. Ugh. We don't have anything good. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my god. We are just getting destroyed here. Alright, this gets us a little bit closer. at 6. Shit. Fuck. Come on. Man, this game is not taking it easy. I never get anything to make a set. And I think he still had a 6. But he has to get rid of one of his. Okay. That puts us in the lead. He has to get rid of one of his sets.
The more you insist that I don't think about it, the more I have to think about it. One of us, and Julian looks back, staring daggers at our drivers, needs to be responsible.
That was odd. Oh, we actually did. I mean, we can make this set, but do we want to replace any? I don't think we want to, because this is only 6, 9, and these ones are far higher, so we're just gonna get rid of that. We're gonna keep what we have. And we won. Ooh. That that was a little rough at the beginning. But we stuck it out and got 50.
Thanks for playing, the boy squeals. He hands over the medicine bottle as promised.
We got a free dispeller. Nice. The following rules are now available for play. Add skills. Skill effects. What the fuck? And you can now select multiplayer game parlor from the screen. And we've unlocked the game parlor reception from the character stories.
Apparently, there's a monster lurking around the outskirts of town stealing medicine, and only medicine. Rumors claim the monster fled to the west.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
Thanks to the information gleaned from the townsfolk, the Fellowship is all but certain of who has stolen the royal treasure. The first clue was the Queen's description of the treasure, a small bottle containing a certain liquid. Then there's the bony figure seen fleeing town, the skeletal monster clutching the bottle of medicine, and the monster that fled west. From all that information, the Fellowship distills the thief's true identity.
Who done it?
Realization strikes Winifred. I know who our thief is.
I would assume.
The monster made of bones, Hedwyn interjects. The one that fled west. Berwin nods in agreement, as if to say, another sage pronouncement from the great and wise Hedwyn. Winifred clears her throat, proclaims that the Fellowship shall head west, out of town, and walks off.
Travel west of Nexon in pursuit of the monster. Unlock the man's character story.
You make your way to the inn, where you're greeted with a hearty hello by the owner. You're from the Ivory Order, aren't you? Thanks to a royal decree, you're allowed to stay the night for free. And you're not about to refuse such hospitality.
Nope. It's a free night. And their HP is fully restored.
The party leaves the inn feeling rested.
Innkeeper's character story. Alright, so then... So we looked at the woman. The loss of her family took her to the brink of ending her own life. Oh fuck. Then she heard about an island where anyone could find happiness. Okay. Man, he was a sickly child who spent his days gazing out the window, longing to run and play with the others. If he could do just that, taking the bitterest medicine was cake. Item shop girl. She was a quick hire. Her gentle disposition was sure to attract a few more customers, they figured. No one was prepared for the crush of customers that ensued. Okay. The apothecary, her moist, glistening eyes, the lone bright spot in her dimly lit shop, locked on me as soon as I set foot inside. Her uncanny, croaking laughter sent shivers down my spine. Alright, the innkeeper. He professed his love to her and asked her to live with him, to live together with him. He pledged to make her happy. She nodded and agreed readily. Really? Rumors abound that the sweet, innocent boy who greets patrons of the game partner receives a small bonus from the owner whenever the house wins in a game of cards. Well, you fucked up on that end. Alright. I guess we will jump over and leave the area. While exploring the world and diving deep into dungeons, you will encounter enemies with which you must do battle. Your adventure will be over if everyone in your battle party is KO'd. Should your journey meet an unfortunate end, you can continue from your last save point, so it is in your interest to save often. Select data from the menu screen to save. There's also an autosave feature to periodically keep you covered. Yeah, I've been seeing that happen occasionally, so we're mostly good. Ooh, enemy appears.
Rout the enemy.
Ooh, gems. They are gems. You'll need to spend them to use certain skills. Gain 1 gem whenever you take an action, and can soar up to 10 at one time. This icon indicates how many gems a skill costs. You can't use a skill if you don't have enough gems. Ah, okay. So healing requires a gem for us. So let's just do an attack. Alright, so this will generate a gem, and this will spend a gem. Or we can pass our turn. Let's use one of those gems and just kill this thing. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's weak to that. Some of your attacks are elemental in nature. The 6 elements are fire, water, bolt, wind, light, and dark. Just like the flame card or the zephyr card that are shown here to the right. Cards take more damage from elements they are weak to, and less from elements they are resistant against. Knowing your enemy's weaknesses and strengths will help you choose what skills to wield to your advantage. Boo. Add the value of roll to attack and deal bolt damage. Oh, roll with the X button to calculate damage. Ah. Ooh, full 6. Okay. Got some XP and gold. And Winifred leveled up. White light. Deal attack plus 10 light damage. Headwind also leveled up. He learned Zephyr. Add value of roll to attack and deal wind damage. Another enemy.
Let's do this.
Ooh, okay. Let's just deal some basic damage right now. So his pretty much both of his abilities use gems. Rude. Let's see. Okay, now the 3. Oh, it's dead. When you're low on HP, open the menu and select own cards to use a recovery item, or take a rest at an inn in town. I mean, we're not really low on HP, so we're kind of fine. Only person who's really taking damage so far is Berwin. Ooh, we got an antidote. Nice.
A bizarre rock appeared. It seems primed to explode.
What the fuck?
The bizarre rock transformed into an aqua rock. The only way out of this fight is through it.
Well, that's rude. Oh, it didn't have very much H. Oh, but it has very high. Oh, it only took 1 damage. That's cool. Let's try lightning and see what this does. It's water. Lightning should be good, right? K4 is respectable. Nice. Didn't even get a chance to go. Oh, we got a lot of gold. And level ups too.
Let's not go there just yet. I haven't quite finished the story for that section, you see.
So it's gating us because, again, this is a demo, so makes sense. Oh, fuck. Oh. Running away, you stand a decent chance of escaping from this enemy. What will you do? Roll 2 dice, succeed on a 4 or greater, and then we will run away. Well, fuck that. We're not gonna run. I will burn you. Oh, okay. It's weak to fire. That's good to know. Kill. Yeah. Oh, full swing.
The Fellowship moves westward, only to be unnerved by the sight of a human figure moving through the trees. The presence of large packs suggests a traveler.
Well,
I beg your
that's what
pardon,
monsters.
but did you catch sight of a monster fleeing west? Winifred inquires. He gives her a puzzled look. There's nothing out there but the sea, he says. That and a cave full of monsters on the opposite shore. I suspect you might find your quarry there. The Fellowship exchange glances and nod as if to say, then that is where we shall go. Alas, they will need a boat to cross the sea. The traveler hoists his packs, suggests the Fellowship speak to the fishermen on the western shore, and takes his leave.
Oh. Search the western shore for the fishermen who may grant you safe passage across the sea. I mean, I'm just trying to clear as many cards as possible. Alright, we'll do damage to the pooch. We'll do fire damage. Oh. Just incinerate him. Oh, it can heal itself. Our attack is 7.
You did great.
Okay, so same thing. He hasn't finished that area just yet. Another enemy.
About the enemy.
And now you have a roll to attack and you'll win damage. Let's try it on this guy. Ooh, 6, nice. It missed? Oh. Well, that's fucked up. That'll kill him. Now we've gone to the second round. I am quite surprised. Let's try this again. A 1. Okay, Zephyr doesn't do shit apparently. Just kill it. So what is up with that Zephyr skill? It doesn't seem like... Oh, we unlocked Furball. It like hasn't hit for shit. So random events, another bizarre rock. Ooh, a 6.
The bizarre rock transformed into a gold rock.
Just literally filled with nothing but cash. Okay, well, we found the ship. We found where we need to go, but I'm curious as to if it's gonna kick me back.
About the enemy.
Oh, this one's weak to fire too. Freeze. Deal attack plus 4 water damage and inflict freeze if the roll is 5 or greater. So we've reached the boundaries of where we can go.
A monster appears to be in pain. Seems the poor thing's been poisoned. You may be able to aid it by administering some antidote.
I mean, you want to help a monster? Not my problem. Or let's help the poor thing.
You take pity on the creature and administer some antidote. Healthy once more, it gets up and makes its way to who knows where. Every so often, you catch it looking back at you, but before long, it's out of sight.
I mean, we probably just made it worse for someone else, but that's someone else's problem. Another Inspiric Elixir.
The Fellowship comes upon an anchored ship. Close by, a fisherman of exquisite physique pulls a net out of the water, his muscles rippling.
Okay.
This is no time for lustful reverie. Winifred races to his side and asks that he give the Fellowship safe passage aboard the ship.
Dude has a
That vessel is
unique look.
cursed, the fisherman mutters, trembling.
For a fisherman. Curse, you say, though.
Night after night, it leaves port without a soul aboard, headed I know not where. Come morning, it is once again anchored here. This, to the fisherman's mind, is the result of a curse. His head drops into his hands. With but a single dispeller, I am certain I could lift it and sail away.
Oh, well, we won one.
Winifred hands the despairing fisherman a dispeller and asks again for safe passage to the cave beyond the sea. The fisherman snatches up the concoction, so delighted that his pectoral muscles begin twitching. The Fellowship politely ignores this fact.
Okay.
He opens the bottle and proceeds to douse the ship.
The monsters that await you in the cave are most formidable. Speak with the fisherman when you are ready to depart. Speak to the fisherman when you are ready to make your way to the cave. We've unlocked Muscle Man's character story. So, I think that was all the character ones here. Yep, 17 of 17. Traumatized by the bullying he received as a child, he vowed he'd never let anyone get the better of him again. His pain was a springboard for the body now before you. Okay. I am going to quickly teleport to town because I want to buy a couple of things real quick. Yeah, these guys currently have those. I would like to upgrade his armor. Berwin's armor. Upgrade that. And then give rings of protection to Berwin, and then another one to Headwind. Alright. So they're all equipped with better gear. Whoops, I'm at the sell. I mean, the only thing I can sell, I think, is that chest plate. Yep. May as well. Alright, and now we can leave.
The Fellowship hears a young man arguing with the apothecary. "Make it cheaper," he bellows.
What the
As the Fellowship approaches the door to intervene, the young man bursts out of the shop. He storms past Winifred, nearly crashing into her. "Watch where you're going," she shouts after him. But he makes no move to apologize, instead squaring his shoulders and walking off. "What a hateful little man," grumbles the apothecary. Winifred vows to teach him proper manners should they ever meet again.
Who the fuck was that? We have enough of some of that stuff. Sure. We'll buy 2 of these. And we'll buy 2 pepper uppers as well. I don't know if there's anything here at the item shop. Oh, there was the bombs. Generating gems would be nice, now that I know what gems are actually used for. We'll buy 2. And I think that will be it for us. And we'll leave the area. Right, let's, now that we're a little bit more equipped, we're gonna save. Cool. Perilous dungeon lies ahead. Adventurers are advised to be at least 7 before entering. Well, it's a good thing we are 7.
"Are you ready to set sail for the cave?"
Close to being
the
8,
fisherman
actually.
asks. "How will you respond?"
Let's go.
"Let's shove off then." He beckons you aboard.
Yeah, because Headman's already level 8, so I'm pretty sure the other 2 are close by.
The Fellowship arrives at the mouth of a dank cave. Its damp, rocky expanse threatening to swallow them. Monsters could come pouring out at any moment. The fisherman has anchored the ship in the cove. "Come back here when you're ready to return to the mainland," he says.
Move further into the cave.
"Are you finished here?" asks the fisherman. "How will you—" "All right then," he says, turning back toward the ship.
Yeah, we're not done. We just... Oh, enemy.
"Don't hold back."
Select items with the square button. Make sure to use items when you need them. While carrying many items, pressing the L or R, press the L and R to scroll. I mean, okay, it skips through quite a few. Well, we're just gonna I mean, something tells me fire is good against whatever the fuck this thing is. Yeah. There we go. Probably enough to level up. Yep. We're in a tunnel now. Ooh, a skelly boy. Are you weak to light by any chance? Sure. Whoa, very weak. Practically obliterated.
Don't hold back.
Oh, what the fuck is that thing? Sure, let's try and freeze this guy. If we can. Oh, this is a higher die. It's not a D6. Hey, it's a 5. He's frozen. Cards afflicted with freeze cannot move until they are attacked, and take double the damage. Ailments last either a set number of turns or until the end of battle. Cards cannot be afflicted with more than one ailment at a time. Instead, a new ailment will replace the old one. Check card ailments with the triangle button. Okay, so freeze. They cannot act. Takes 2 times the damage released upon taking damage. Well, I mean, if you can't attack us, we're gonna do full swing. Whoa! Double 21s. We'll get this chest. Ooh, a magic staff. Okay. Who can... Oh, this will increase his defense as well. Sure, we'll give that to you.
About the enemy.
Little mushroom boy. I mean, fire will destroy him immediately. Yep. Oh fuck, he leveled up. Treasure was discovered. Oh, we can pick one. Oh, we could have gotten a curative. Oh well. Another enemy. We got a skelly boy. I'll burn those two and hit him with this. Oh, one shot on him. Yeah, it looks like undeads, like skellies, are weak to... I want this to work. I don't know why. Okay, it actually worked. Oh, it's weak to win too. Bullshit. Oh, that door may take us further to where we need to go.
Let's do this.
I mean, we'll just blast this guy with holiness. And we'll blast this guy with fire. Well, it's a good thing we know that these guys have elemental weaknesses. Winifred gets a level up. Same with Berwyn. Oh, we got another treasure. Oh, we got a curative this time. That cures paralysis. Okay, that's good to know. We'll do a magic strike. And then a flame. That would have killed him off anyway, but... Oh my god. I guess...
Congrats.
The critical was another roll of it. I was not expecting that at all. Ooh, another treasure. Or another chest.
And fight.
We'll try and hit you with the freeze. On a D10. Boo. kind of hoping that we freeze him, but oh well. Unfortunately, I can't just, like, you know, completely scroll, so I'm trying to randomize this up a little bit. Ooh, quality salve. Oh, an oil pot. That would have been interesting. So they burn over time. But quality salve, 20 HP. That's good. And then we still have this chest here. Oh. We found the door. Wasn't expecting it to be locked. Oh, we can't go further because of the light. So there's a little bit of a light restriction thing too. Throw a magic strike at him, and then Headwind can just burn him. Another treasure, Jesus. Salve. I mean, we haven't really taken any damage. Red fungos.
The door before you is shut quite tightly. It appears to have a keyhole. The simple key may be of use here.
Probably would have said something else if we didn't have the key, but
the Fellowship slides the simple key into the keyhole and turns it. The lock opens with a thunk. And fight.
Oh shit. And he's definitely dead now. Oh, 30. We've gotten the frickin' some better items. We'll descend.
An iron door towers before you. It has rather conspicuous handles.
Choose a card and hold the X button to raise it up ever so slightly. If you hold it just long enough, you may be able to see the peak what it contains. I mean, we'll pull on it. Oh.
Berwyn pulls on the massive handles with all his might. It moves not an inch. Berwin gives the door a roundhouse kick out of pure frustration. As his foot connects, the door trundles to the side. So it was one of those sliding contraptions.
Okay, so we're able to see a slight peek at what our choice would be.
Something leaps out at the Fellowship from the darkness.
Rude?
Winifred deftly parries the attack with her staff. Edwin looks fondly at Winifred, only to have his reverie interrupted by Berwin's cry of, "It's coming back." Let's do this.
I mean, we're just gonna burn the shit out of this one. Oh, nice. I actually killed it. We're up to level 10. Oh my gosh, another freaking salve. Skull Soldier.
The Fellowship approaches the chest, only for a voice deep as an earthquake to echo through the cavern.
Ah.
"You shall not have it," a voice growls. The Fellowship warily eyes their surroundings as several somethings leap out of the shadows.
Oh, that's not cool. So I'm guessing this is boss battle time. What the fuck? That thing has fucking... They have shields.
Nice work.
Fuck you, skeleton. Haha, you missed. Burn? We'll just strike this one down.
Fortune favors the bold.
Can you use this to regain HP? Oh, we can't have that shit happening on our watch. Let's burn it. And it's definitely dead. So all of us are level 10 now.
Winifred neatly steps through the fiend's remains and opens the chest. Inside is what appears for all the world to be an ordinary medicine bottle. At last, The royal treasure is in safe hands once more, Hedwyn sighs. Winifred and Berwin nod in agreement.
Medicinal-looking liquid in an ornate bottle. Hey, the royal treasure.
Treasure in hand, the Fellowship exit the cave, exulted. In time, the Fellowship find themselves before the Queen once more. They offer her the retrieved treasure. As reward for the arduous task of returning our prized possession, I bid you name anything you desire, she proclaims. She is positively beaming and seems prepared to shower the Fellowship with riches, whether they demand them or not.
I mean, who are we
But at
turning
that moment,
down?
a massive roar, the likes of which had never been heard before, shakes the entire castle.
Oh.
As the roar recedes, one of the royal guard, pale as a sheet, bursts into the royal hall. He struggles to gather his breath. Just now, over the castle, a dragon, he pants to Queen Nilla. A dragon. So the great evil has returned. Queen Nilla turns her gaze to the sky, dumbfounded. So the monster troubles are connected, Hedwyn says so under his breath, so the Queen does not hear. A profound silence settles over the royal hall. The Fellowship stand tall, unflinching, as though they know what must be done in the face of such a crisis. What will become of the land now that the dragon has returned? I'm afraid that will have to wait. We're all out of time for this portion of the adventure.
Ah.
Don't you worry. We'll continue the tale another time. I look forward to our next session.
As do
Until
I.
then, I bid you good day. Farewell, friend.
I mean, this was a simplistic little RPG adventure. I like the aesthetic that, I mean, aside from character designs and whatnot, I like the aesthetic of this being pretty much all based off of cards. That's actually kind of cool. But yeah, thank you for playing. This concludes the Voice of Cards demo. An even bigger world and grander adventure awaits you in the retail version. I would give this a positive. I'm not visiting the store right now. You now select the multiplayer game parlor from the title screen. So did it like autosave? Oh, it saved me back in the cave. Well, I didn't get a chance to save after that, but is what it is. So what is this multiplayer game parlor? Cards to your heart content. Up to 4 nearby players. Of course, I can supply opponents for you if you're on your own. First things first, let's get set up. So wait, multiplayer. I guess this is local multiplayer. I mean, I mean, that would be fun. I don't know if I would play this locally. Maybe. But, in any case, I liked it. Not bad. I'm curious to see if there are... It's a little simplistic. You're pretty much playing off of creatures' weaknesses. to do, you know, quick damage. And as you kind of saw, we were just tearing through those fights within like the first round of attacks for the most part. Even that, I don't even know if that would be considered a boss there at the end. Those things got completely destroyed once we kind of learned, like, oh, Skelly Boy's weak to holy and the slimes are weak to fire, and that just destroyed them real quick. But yeah, I'm curious to see what the final game is like, so we may end up going for the full version on this as well. But in any case, thanks for tuning in. My name is Lex. Hoping to catch another demo of something, since this is Freeform Fridays. I'll see if there's something else in my library that we can pick up for next time. But in any case, thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you on the flip side. Later.